Okay, let's jump right in. We're going to be talking about what is genuinely a golden opportunity for all you human resource professionals out there. Seriously, if you've ever even thought about a career in Australia, you are going to want to stick around for this.
So are you an HR pro, kind of wondering what a move down under could actually look like for you? If that's you, then you've landed in exactly the right place. We're about to break down a really promising pathway that's open right now.
And here it is, the main headline right up front. Australia has a huge, officially recognized demand for human resource advisors. And look, this isn't just some passing trend. We're talking about a declared national need. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this opportunity. What is it about this moment in time that makes it so perfect for HR professionals who are looking to make that move?
So what really makes this so special? Well, here it is. The Human Resource Advisor role is officially listed by the Australian government as a skills shortage occupation. Now, if you know anything about migration, you know that this right here is a total game changer.
And what's so powerful about that skills shortage status is how it creates these very real advantages. You can see it right here. It makes being an HR advisor a really strong option for skilled migration, a solid pathway to permanent residency, or PR. And, it's great for anyone even just planning ahead towards 2026.
Okay, so you have this advantage. But what does that actually mean when you're dealing with the Australian migration system? Let's break that down.
First things first, let's just make sure we're all on the same page. A skills shortage occupation basically means the government has put its hand up and said, hey, we don't have enough local folks to fill these jobs. And that opens the door wide for qualified people from overseas, often putting them right at the front of the queue.
So, just to sum it all up, your big advantages are this. Being on that list makes your profession one of the absolute best bets for skilled migration. And it creates a super clear, really strong path toward getting permanent residency in Australia. It's just a massive head start.
Of course, having an advantage is one thing. Proving you're qualified, that's the next crucial step. So, how do you do it? Well, it really comes down to two key documents and one single official body.
The very first thing you need to know is that there's a formal process for this. There's one official authority that assesses human resource advisors, and that's VetAssess. Think of them as the government-appointed gatekeepers who will verify that you've got the goods.
Okay, so this is super important. Think of it like this. You have two key documents, and they both tell a different part of your story. Your CV, on one hand, is all about your hands-on experience. It proves you've actually done the job. Then you have your academic transcript, which backs it all up with your qualifications. VetAssess needs to see both to get that full, complete picture of who you are as a professional. Makes sense, right?
And who can actually go for this? Well, honestly, it's pretty broad. It's open to both onshore applicants, people maybe already in Australia on a temporary visa, and offshore applicants who are currently living abroad. The main thing, the core requirements, are just having the right HR qualifications and experience. All right, now let's get practical. Let's actually walk through the step-by-step process from getting your documents together all the way to formally telling the government you're interested. So when you look at it like this whole thing seems way less intimidating, doesn't it? It's really just a 5-step pathway. You start by simply sharing your CV and your academic stuff for a quick review. Easy enough. Then, once it's confirmed that, yep, you're a good fit, that's when the official skills assessment gets lodged with VetAssess. And that final piece of the puzzle? Getting help to lodge your expression of interest, your EOI. That's you officially telling the government, hey, I'm here, I'm qualified, and I'm ready. And let's just zoom in on that expression of interest for a second. The best way to think of an EOI is that you're officially raising your hand. You're telling the Australian government, I'm a qualified HR advisor and I am interested in a skilled visa. This is what puts you into the pool of candidates who can then get invited to apply. Now we're on to our final section, and honestly, this might be the most important one. We've laid out the opportunity, but now we have to talk about why timing is absolutely 100% critical when it comes to migration.
You see, the whole world of migration is constantly shifting. It's not static. The rules change, and they change pretty frequently, and the number of spots, the quotas, they're limited. What this really means is that a golden opportunity today might not be there tomorrow.
So why the rush? Why act now? Well, because getting your skills assessment done and dusted early means you are ready to pounce the second an opportunity opens up. It keeps you competitive in that big pool of applicants, and it really protects you from getting caught flat-footed if the rules or the skills list suddenly change.
So what's the big takeaway here? The pathway is clear, the demand is definitely real, and the time to get started is now. I guess the only question left is the one you see on your screen. Is your Australian HR career just waiting for you to take that first step?